If you've often wondered how much your new website is going to cost you, then this video is for you. One of the major questions that come up during a website design briefing or when we sit down with a new client is essentially, how much is this website going to cost me? Normally, my response is, well, there's three main routes that you can go down. One route is you can look at the self-build, which essentially you do it yourself, you use a tool like Wix, or you hire a Wix agency to essentially build that website for you. The costing for that will vary, but you'll be typically paying between £0 to £500, but you will be limited in terms of the functionality and also the freedom with which to create the website that you want for your business. The next one is a template build. Now, what I mean by templates is essentially this website may not have a content management system in the back end, so you may not be able to amend the content yourself. Often you'll pay between £500 to £2,000. Now, that initial outlay may not be a full £2,000. It may be £1,000 to start off with, and then over time what you're going to see is, I want to update my images, I want to add text. Okay, that's fine. So you contact the guy that built it, and he's going to bill you per hour depending on what it is you've asked him to do or to amend on your website. So do keep that in mind when essentially going for a template build. The next one is you can come to an agency such as ourselves and we can design and build your website from the ground upwards, and typically prices with a website design agency would cost between £2,000 to £10,000, again depending on the complexity of the project. Not all projects are the same, so some sites may be a smaller budget whereas others are going to be more expensive. Again, it's down to essentially the features that you've requested. A lot of that would depend on what comes out in the website briefing in terms of what you've expressed that you want your website to do, and then that is all factored into a design brief. Things to consider are things like the features of your website. So if you know your website's going to have an online store, that price tag is going to vary greatly when compared to something, let's say, for example, a simple portfolio site talking about an insurance company. The design aspect of it, if you haven't got a design or don't know what you're looking for when it comes to design, then again, that's also going to factor into those costs. So you do need to have some kind of idea in terms of colors, maybe sites that you like the look of. Essentially, do some research before you approach either a website design agency or start looking into essentially going down the route of buying a website. Do spend some time researching essentially your competitors, your marketplace, and in terms of what's already working. Finally, maintenance. Once you put a website live, it's not finished. You still have to maintain the website. Now, that can be in terms of both content and also in security patches for themes, plugins, and other core systems. So that was a really quick video, essentially on how much a website does cost. If you've got any questions, drop me a message or leave a comment in the section below. Thanks.